Good morning, this is a video for 10th standard Go About French students, and in this video I'm going to explain to you the 7th lesson from your textbook, which is titled Perrette et le Poulet. The title means Perrette and the pot of milk. You have probably heard this story as a fable in your childhood as the foolish milkmaid or the milkmaid and her pot of milk. This is the same story, you're familiar with it, so let's discover the same story in French today. Let's begin. Perrette quitte sa ferme pour aller vendre du lait à la ville. So, Perrette leaves her farm. La ferme is the farm. Quitter is to leave. In order to go to sell milk in the city. Aller to go. Vendre is to sell. La ville is the city. Elle a mis le pot au lait bien droit sur sa tête et elle marche vite, vite. She put the pot of milk right on top of her head. Bien droit, right on top. La tête is the head, and she walks quickly, quickly. Vite is the adverb for quickly or simply fast. Elle commence à rêvasser. Elle pense à toutes les choses qu'elle ferait si elle était riche. Elle n'aurait pas besoin de travailler si dur du matin au soir à la ferme. Son patron ne serait pas en colère contre elle. So she begins to dream. Rêvasser is to dream, to daydream, like many of us do in class. She thinks of all the things, toutes les choses, everything, all the things that she would do. Ferait here is in the conditional, present conditional, if she were rich. Elle était is the imperfect. This is an important sentence structure. When you have one clause in the imperfect, in this case, elle était, the other clause has to be in the present conditional ferait. Elle n'aurait pas besoin de travailler. She would not need to work so hard from morning to evening at the farm. Her boss would not be angry against her. Son patron is her boss. Serait is the conditional version of être. Être en colère is to be angry. Et voilà qu'elle parle tout haut. Si j'avais un bon prix de ce lait, j'achèterais 100 œufs qui me donneraient son poulet. Si je vendais des poulets, j'aurais de l'argent pour acheter un petit cochon. And that is when she starts talking very loudly. Now, O, H-A-U-T can either be high when you're talking about distance or height, or it can also be loudly when you're talking about volume. So, if I had a good price for this milk, or if I sold this milk for a good price, le prix is the price. J'achèterais 100 œufs. I would buy 100 eggs, which would give me 100 chickens. Here this is again the imperfect plus conditional with the C clause. If I sold the chickens, I would have the money to buy a small pig. Un petit cochon is a pig. So you can see here how Perrette is dreaming, letting her imagination run wild when she's not even sold the milk. Si ce cochon mangeait des pommes de terre et les restes de ma cuisine, ses repas ne me coûteraient pas cher et il grossirait vite. If this pig ate potatoes, the pommes de terre potatoes, and the leftovers from my kitchen, les restes are leftovers, remains, its meals would not cost me very dearly. Les repas are the meals. Coûter is to cost, conjugated there in the conditional. Share is expensive. And he would become fat quickly. Grossir is an IR verb which means to become fat. You know that gros, G-R-O-S is fat, the adjective. The verb is grossir, to become fat. Si je vendais ce cochon, je pourrais acheter un petit veau qui sauterait dans la prairie. If I sold this pig, now this is the fattened pig, I would be able to buy, pourrait is the conditional present of pouvoir, to be able to. I would be able to buy a little calf. Veau is a calf, the young one of a cow, who would leap in the meadows. Sauter is to jump or to leap. La prairie is the meadows. À ces mots, Perrette saute aussi très heureuse. At these words, Perrette leaps herself, or Perrette also leaps, jumps very happily. And then let's see what happens. Hélas, le pot tombe. Le lait se répand sur la route, et avec le lait, le veau et le cochon et les poulets et les œufs s'en vont aussi. Alas, the pot falls. The milk spills all over the road. La route is the road. Se répandre is an RE verb which means to spill. And with the milk that spilled, the calf and the pig and the chickens and the eggs have all gone away. S'en aller is to go away. So that is the fate which Perrette met with. And this is probably the origin of the saying, don't count your chickens before they've hatched. I hope you've understood this lesson and this video helps you to get the meanings of a few difficult words. Thank you. Merci.